Hey buddy, it's Crazy Excited for and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the last one, we went through All-Star mode, running through as, not classic, hold the phone, we're not going back into this one. Went through All-Star mode, okay, not classic mode. Running through as, of course, Luigi, our second character. This time around, though, we're going to be heading through All-Star mode as the next in line, that being Princess Peach. Obviously, going in on hard difficulty. After palette swap, she's got some pretty solid ones. I'm thinking I might go with the black one. The black and yellow looks really good, but I personally like this violet one. Oh, sorry, lavender, maybe closer, a lot more. I like, this is probably my favorite out of all of Peach's costumes, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I've played that one since like Melee, and I've always liked it. I remember there was a time back in like Brawl where whenever I would play Peach, I would typically go with like the red one, the red dress. That one actually like was really good. That was like, they used to be one of my favorites. But now, I don't know, I've started liking this purplish lavender color a lot more, and it just looks really good. Peach really fits it, so we're rocking with it in today's episodes, and probably for other episodes too. But yeah, we're playing today as Peach, which is gonna be very interesting. I would not say I'm much of a Peach player, like at all. I'm not. I have a friend who like plays Peach quite a bit actually, particularly in Melee, and that's kind of like the only game that he plays Peach. But yeah, no one I know is actively like a Peach player. She can be really fun though. I feel like she's always been a very solid character to play as in like honestly like any Smash game. I think she's obviously at her best in like in Melee and in Ultimate. In Brawl and Smash 4, she's solid. I think in Brawl she was like a little bit worse, if I'm not mistaken, compared to like the other Smash games. But still a very, very fun character, nonetheless. But for me personally, I'm not the biggest Peach player. I'm not the biggest fan of playing as Peach. I could sort of play her, for sure. I can sort of still play the character. It just wouldn't be as like, I guess, solid of a play as it would be for like other characters, if that makes any sense. I thought Rosalina just like SD'd there for a second. What is she doing? Can you just come up here already? You need to like leave. Oh, I got her Luma. Damn it. Hold up. Bam. I am surprised that hits. I'm very surprised, but hey, no complaining here. Alright, we'll see how today's All-Star Mode episode goes. We might be having some like slower matches just because, you know, I can't really, it's hard for me to like really get like into the mind of Peach and like, you know, go ham on my opponents. But I'll do what I can. Play on Pirate Ship now, interesting. I actually don't think we've played on Pirate Ship yet in All-Star Mode. I mean, obviously, because we've only done like 2 episodes so far, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But Peach is a lot of fun. Like, even though I am kind of dogging on her a little bit, she's still a fun character, and I do enjoy playing her from time to time, just not really often. Not really a character that I'm going to particularly pick up frequently. But yeah, that's that, I guess. Now, it kind of makes me, want to sort of play the character more. I don't know why. It's weird. But going into like some other stuff as we kind of just are gonna be yapping as I'm playing through All-Star mode. This weekend's been pretty interesting. The weekend that I am currently recording this, I have been going to the movie theater actually quite frequently. Because I mean, if you know me, I do like going to the theater quite a bit. It's a fun experience. I like enjoying, you know, the time I spend watching a movie in a movie theater. Okay, yeah, I'm one of those, you know, uncommon people that actually like still going to the theaters, but I do. It's still a lot of fun. Anyways, this weekend's been pretty interesting because they have brought back the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy back into theaters, which is really freaking cool. I grew up with those movies and I loved watching them when I was young. I haven't watched them for many, many years, honestly, at this point in time. But I have been watching them in theaters this weekend. It's just been such a blast. I actually just got back from watching the second movie earlier, and going tomorrow to watch the third movie, which I'm very, very excited about too. I know it's gonna be playing for like, I think 2 weekends in a row. So like this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and like 1 movie each, and then the next following Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only for 2 weekends, so a very limited amount of time. You know, if you're watching this video and it's still available, hey, go see it. It's just cool. You know, it's been many years since those 3 movies have even been available in theaters, so it's just kind of cool to see them back. But yeah, so that's been really fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm a bit biased, I will say. towards the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, just because that's, you know, that's the one I grew up with. That's the one I've spent the most amount of time watching and enjoying. Obviously, you know, on top of that, it was also the only one that, like, was, like, really live-action Spider-Man to me. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man didn't come out until much later. Damn, I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. And then, of course, Tom Holland wasn't until much, much later. But I still like those two as well, even if I haven't had much experience with Garfield's Spider-Man, which I really want to. I need to watch the Amazing Spider-Man films. I've only, like, really seen Garfield through No Way Home, which, again, fantastic movie that was. But that was, like, more so a Tom Holland film, not really a Garfield film. Andrew Garfield film. I ain't talking about the cat. Okay, now I need to be careful here. Be careful. But let me know down in the comments what you guys feel about the Spider-Man movies. If you have watched them, all the different, like, live-action ones. Which one is your favorite out of the three? Out of, like, the Maguire, the Garfield, and the Holland films. I still can't really say. Again, I do have that bias towards Maguire because that's the one I'm more used to. And that's the one I grew up with, obviously. But I do like Holland's films a lot, and there's gonna be more of them too. Like, they're currently filming a fourth one, which I'm very, very excited to go see whenever that's released. I think it's gonna be like next summer or something. It's gonna be quite a bit from now. But I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting. Speaking of which, actually, kind of going into like another thing about Marvel films. There's not gonna be like another like Marvel film releasing until literally sometime next year, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, careful, careful, careful. I almost just SD'd there like a dumbass. If I'm not mistaken, I think Avengers Doomsday is gonna be coming out next in like the winter? I don't remember. It might be Spider-Man first, actually, now that I think about it. I forget what the release schedule is going to be for these upcoming Avenger films, or these upcoming Marvel films, upcoming MCU films. But I'm pretty sure Spider-Man actually might be first, because I think that's going to be in like July or something. That's going to be coming out. And then we got Avengers Doomsday, which is going to be, I think, like winter 2026. And then Secret Wars, which is going to be like a little bit later after that. I think like sometime in 2027. Okay, I need to be careful here, because DDD is scaring the heck out of me right now. The fact that he's still alive and he keeps using Gordos is frightening. Okay, Sonic, relax, buddy. Relax. I spoke about this before, but like this match always scares me every single time I play it in All-Star mode. Especially on the harder difficulties. I'm just like nervous. Mr. Saturn! I was not expecting you, buddy. I certainly was not, but definitely glad to see you're here. Oh, come on, man. Sonic is pissing me off. Ugh. I missed. Okay, got him there. Got him the other side B. Good, good, good. Oh, nice forward tilt kills. Oh boy, I'm doing what I can in speech, but I'm just saying it's not easy. It is not easy. I definitely feel like I had a lot better luck playing through as Mario or Luigi, because I'm just a lot more comfortable with those characters. But anywho, yeah, I'm very excited to see more MCU stuff. I recently, I guess in recent months, I have gone to see the new Fantastic Four movie, and that movie is fantastic, no pun intended. And I also saw the Thunderbolts back in like May or something, or maybe like early June, and that one was a lot of fun as well. So like the last two, like the two newest MCU films have been like a huge blast. And I remember going to see Captain America, Brave New Worlds, back in like February, and that was a lot of fun too. I mean, I know a lot of people dogged on that one, but I actually really did enjoy that one. So like, yeah. But Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four have been also just like fantastic, have been amazing watches, and really fun watches as well. I actually saw Fantastic Four twice. I needed like a movie to go see recently, and there was like nothing of interest really playing, so I'm like, you know what, frick it, I'll see Fantastic Four again, because I like it a lot. But I definitely not complaining about that. Don't regret going to see those movies. This kind of sucks that, like, you know, I am really into the MCU. I actually have been really heavily enjoying watching through all like the movies and whatnot since like maybe 2022, I want to say. But it kind of sucks though that there's not going to be like anything new until 2026. We have like maybe like almost like a whole year until we got anything new. MCU wise, careful. I need to be very, very careful here to get Palutena out. That's just you, Pit. It's just you. If I can get like a bomb, that'd be crazy. That'd be wild. It's not gonna happen, but like be fun. I got Saturn last round. Ooh, nice, nice. Doesn't kill, doesn't kill. Hold up. Damn. Well. You know what? I'll take it. I was not even picked to do that, but you know what? No complaining from me whatsoever. Nice job, Pit. Nice job. How many do we have? Like 2 matches left? Not bad. Okay. Doing all right. I'm getting through it. It's tough, but I am getting through. I'm gonna take a heart container. I'm gonna play it safe. Gonna play it safe in case anything bad happens. Especially since this match is like one of my least favorite to face by far in All-Star mode. I think like Zelda, Samus, and Link are a tough trio. Honestly, 2 of them have projectile really strong projectile games, and Samus in particular is one that is always just a nerve-wracking one to fight against just because of her charge shot. And of course Bowser comes in, that big brute is like, yeah. Okay, hold up, I'm getting my butt handed to me. Link didn't die there, that sucks. Okay, come on, there we go. Bowser's gone at least, that's a big win. They keep dodging. This is in classic mode, buddy boy. Sheesh. You'll need to relax. I really hope I can get a bomb on these guys, but I know it's not gonna happen. Man, I started this level off. Ooh, at 0%. I had a heart container, and then look at me, I'm almost at 100 now. Okay, hold up. There we go. Peach is gone. Thankfully, I'm not the one that's gone. I'm scared. That can scares me so much. I need to get. Ooh, Duck Hunt. I hate that can so much. I mentioned earlier in Mario's episode, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that projectiles, even though the enemies are generally weaker in All-Star, the projectiles are still a problem. They will still do like the same damage and knockback as they typically would do in regular play. So, oh man, that one scares me so freaking much, but I'm glad I got through it. And that was just the last one. Last one, this one shouldn't be too bad. Get a last heart container, and let's finish it off. Also, can we just talk about just real quick how like beautiful that like trophy display is back there? I love that they added that. That's so freaking cool. A really cool addition to this. If I'm, yeah. And wait, hold. Is that it? Because I feel like that's not everyone, or is it? It is. Okay, so yeah, it goes from bottom left and then to the top. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I wasn't seeing like Corn or Bayonetta or any of them from like the first match, but no, they were there. They were there. Just gotta really look. But it just looks really cool. I love the way they did the All-Star mode rest area in this game. It's so good. So good. Obviously, you know, in my opinion, it doesn't match up to Brawl's All-Star mode rest area. That one is still like by far my favorite in all of Smash. That one's just so unbelievably beautiful and just calming to be in. And obviously, you know, I had the nostalgia from it as well. That's, you know, and the bias, so that kind of definitely carries over. But still, I do like it a lot, and I will continuously defend that one for years to come. But I'm not saying that Smash Wii U's rest area isn't any bad, because it isn't. It's another fantastic one. Probably my second favorite in the series. I think I literally ranked them last episode or something. How I said Brawl's my favorites, then it goes Smash Wii U, then Melee, then Smash 3DS. I think that's what I would say. But yeah, there we go. That's Peach in All-Star mode. Honestly, had a little bit more difficulty than I would have liked, but still, solid score. Got through it first try. I think that's all that matters. So, not too shabby. Okay, Peach. I kind of like the trophy that they actually give to Peach in this game, the Final Smash trophy, showing off Peach Blossom in its full entirety. It does look a little bit more, I guess, not really. I don't know if I would say fleshed out. I do like Brawl's Final Smash trophy for Peach a lot. I do like that one a lot. It looks really freaking cool, especially with like Because this one, it seems to show off more just like Peach being like the center stage, being put into the middle, and like putting her opponents to sleep, right? Her opponent just being at her feet, all asleep, all, you know, dozing off. But in Brawl, if I'm not mistaken, it was more so like she was, I don't think it showed any opponents. I think it just showed her and like the cutouts, those Peach cutouts that show up during the final smash, which I think it was a really cool touch. I think I like that one a lot. Do I like it more than this one? I don't know. Both definitely have their ups and downs, I think. So I can't really say which one I like more. So yeah, that's gonna be my take on it, because I have no freaking clue what to say about my enjoyment on either of them. Okay, Peach, let's get this finished. This is a really interesting picture we're seeing in the background, though. I don't know what is particularly going on. Why Sheik and Pit look so sad about, you know, Peach laying on the floor, maybe they think she's dead. I don't know. Something's going on, and it just kind of is a little goofy, but kind of would like some of the meaning behind some of these pictures. I mean, some of them just like are just super weird and like just don't make any sense, but some of them like I feel like have some backgrounds to them, background behind them, which I think is like, you know, adds a little bit of extra spice to these credits. All right, got it actually done 100%, so very, very happy about that. All right, Peach, not bad. That was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I mentioned before, but I do like Peach a lot, just not to the extent that I would other characters, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, but she's still a lot of fun. Wow, incredible. I'm gonna love hearing that. It's gonna be a joy to hear every single episode. Not gonna complain. Okay, that's Peach, and look at that. She has now shot up to being the high score of All-Star mode. Actually, not really that much far ahead of Luigi. Only like a good, what? It's like almost like, what, 30,000 points? So a decent amount, but still. Yeah, she did really good. You know, I'm proud of how I've played as Peach in today's episode. So I can't really, you know, dog myself on that. But let's check out Peach Blossom. Peach's final smash is quite a spectacle to behold. Giant illustrations of Peach herself frame the screen, giant peaches fall down or rain down, and all the other fighters fall asleep. The closer they are to Peach, the longer they'll stay snoozing, giving Peach plenty of time to send foes flying or to recover her health with the peaches. And this, I'm pretty sure, just a straight up Smash original. I don't think this is like has much basis or much resemblance to like anything Peach related from like the games, from other games. Or you could just like say, hey, appears in Brawl, but I'm gonna say that like every episode. It's just kind of a little bit of a nitpick that I kind of wish they fixed in this game, but what can you do? But that is it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the next one, we're gonna be heading back into some more All-Star mode, going through as Bowser, which I think is gonna be a really fun episode. Another big heavyweight character that can hit very hard. It might be pretty enjoyable. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But anyways, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch and all your channels, are of course down in the description, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Pop-Tart out.